Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Pete's Quarter Life Crisis. I'm just going to show off some coins. I haven't had a lot of content lately, so figured make a video, show you some of the things I've been buying and collecting and stashing away in the last couple months. So here we have an 1876S chop mark trade dollar. So I find this pretty cool. I love chop marks. Just knowing that this coin was shipped on boats across the seas and made it all the way back to the United States. So let's take a closer look at this chop mark. So it's kind of cool. If you flip over the coin, you can kind of see that it kind of causes a deformation on the back of the coin in the same spot that the trademark or the chop mark was located. So pretty cool coin. AU58, so not quite BU, but still a beautiful coin. Let's see what's next. I've been collecting commemoratives lately. So here we got a 1937D Oregon Trail commemorative. I love this coin. These are beautiful. MS67. I love the toning on this. Let's zoom in and get a little better look. Just very, very lovely toning. It's interesting once you start collecting the commemoratives how you can kind of see each commemorative tones a little bit differently than others. So, cool little commem. Alright. This one is kind of out of my wheelhouse. I don't collect a lot of dollars. I've kind of stuck to quarters and 8 reals and commems, but couldn't pass up the deal I got on this one. So, it's a more expensive coin, but it's the only pre-1800s American silver coin I own. So it's pretty cool. $17.99 silver dollar. And there's a ton of varieties on these, and there's so many varieties that it's hard to collect them all, and they really don't come up for auction at all. So if you see them, you kind of have to grab them. So I figured, hey, if I wanted to start a collection, this is a good place to start for these. Go in a different direction. I love collecting proofs. Proof quarters, proof dimes, proof anything. I know they're lower mintage, and I love it that a collector back in 1878 wanted this dime and put it into their collection. So this coin has literally been collected for 150 years or whatever we're at now. So 1878 proof 65 cameo, beautiful little coin. Let's zoom in and get you a better look. So it's got some oranges, there we go. Some blues and reds in there. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous dime. Let's go to another one of those, another dime, but not a proof. 1856 half 10-cent piece, so not quite a dime, it's a half dime. And that's 63. This one has some beautiful toning as well, as we'll try to show you. Half Dime is a fun series. I've got a couple, but not a main thing I collect. But again, if I see a coin with that type of toning at a good price, it's just hard to pass up. So I added that to my collection as well. Here's an interesting one. So I don't have many CAC-G graded coins yet, but I do know that in general, CAC-G is overly conservative. So they will call things clean that barely looked cleaned. So my kind of idea of this, I'm planning on cracking this out and sending it to PCGS because I really don't see any cleaning on this coin itself on the reverse, as we'll show here. I think there is some light toning on the left side of the coin that you see there. Let's zoom in on it. there's just a toning difference on the wing, but it's not a rub or anything. There's no fine lines. It's just, you can kind of see it there. One wing's a little bit different color than the other wing. So I think CAC-G was just overly conservative with their grading here. And overall, it's a very nice looking coin. Definitely AU. But if it comes back in AU 55 or 58, it's worth just a ton more than just the details in this holder. So I think it's worth cracking out and submitting it to PCGS. I've never cracked out a CAC-G thing, so if you have any ideas or best way of cracking out a CAC-G, let me know in the show notes below. Let's get another coin. On the same kind of theory, I don't know what to do with this one. It's kind of got a haze. It's a cool VAM, 1880 over 79S, Morgan dollar, but the problem is it has a haze, so it just doesn't show off very well. So I'm kind of thinking about dipping it. I mean, it has some nice looking toning, but if you look, just when you get it at these angles, it just has this haze on it that makes it unattractive. So it's possible that it could look a lot better with a dip, and it's not that valuable. I overpaid for this coin, so I'm not really sure what to do with it. It's not worth submitting it. The best grade it could get probably at this point is AU 50, 55, and I don't know. I don't know if you have any ideas what you would do. Dip it, don't dip it, just hold it like this. Let me know. Moving on to one of the series that I do love collecting. It's my Mexican 8 reals. So, you know, there's so many 8 reals that come back as labeled as cleaned. So it's really nice to get clean graded, highly graded 8 real coins. So this is one of the last years. I think it goes to 97 or 98. So a little bit more modern, but this one has some cool looking toning. Let's try to get a better view. It's kind of reds in there. Yeah, it has a little toning line, but still overall a nice looking coin. I'm going to go to one more 8 reals after this that's just blast white and beautiful. Let's go to that. 1862. So this one is super lustrous. Like, this is the most lustrous 8 reals I have in my collection. So I know NGC is a little bit more liberal with the grading, but I really do believe that this is 64 or better. Zoom you in here a little bit, get a better view. So I just love this series. Just perfect 8 reals. Not many of them exist. There's less than 50 or 60 coins graded in each year in mint. So it's hard set to collect, but I've been working on it. Maybe by the time I die, I will finish it. We'll see. But that's a lot of coins. On to my next set of things I collect is quarters. So this is actually the oldest quarter I own and bought lately. And yeah, it's a details grade. As altered surface. Let's try to zoom in and show you the altered surface. It could be a combination of the way that it toned, and there are scratch marks on it. Let's try to find, there you go, across the face. There's a scrape, basically, across the face. So I was fine with it. I got a tremendous discount getting the details grade in AU. If you look at these coins, the majority of them are in VF, XF, and they don't look anything like this. This is actually really close to MS. I think they gave it the AU because of the details, but overall it's a very beautiful coin. The back's very dark and not lustrous at all, but the front is beautiful, and that's what we're paying for. So I got a good deal on that. I had to get it, my oldest quarter, so I thought that was cool. I'd like to get some more of those. And on to another very beautiful coin. This is the 1917 Type 1 Standing Liberty Quarter with the bare breast, MS66 plus full head. So this is a beautiful and expensive coin. But it's one you have to own if you're a quarter collector, because this is the one with the bare breast. The following years they added chainmail over her breast. So you can kind of see there what it would look like. There we go. So just a very, very nice toning on it. So there you go. And that'll do it. I'm actually going to have one more video after this. I have a set of coins I'm working on to send to PCGS. So they're all raw, and I'm gonna try again my luck at the grading game, guys. Alright, thanks for watching. So long.